So, the ARK community is going pretty crazy at the moment because there's a huge problem with the game right now and it is affecting lots of players. In today's video, I am going to be giving you all the information on this issue and what is being done right now to solve it. There is going to be an update in the next 24 hours. When obviously I'm saying today, but it could be any time in the next 24 hours. It's going through the night and everything like that because it's still in certification. I'm going to try and explain everything to you guys as easily as possible if you're being affected by this, and if this is something that is ruining the experience for you, hopefully today's video will explain as much as I can to you. As always, for providing all of the ARK news, if you guys wouldn't mind smashing a like on today's video, let's try and get over 600 likes, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all your ARK Survival Evolved news. That would mean so much to me, but let's get in with today's video. I'm also going to be going through the community crunch, which I have done as well in today's video. That'll be at the end of the video with other stuff that does link to this issue because it's very important. But let's get straight into it. So again, a huge shout out to Said or Complex Minded on Twitter. Go follow him. He is the community manager of ARK Survival Evolved. He is been amazing since he's come into the job. He's been doing so much work, sharing everything that's going on and explaining it to us. So never give this guy any hate because he is the guy that is sorting out all of these problems. So duping. Heard. Engineers are on it. Yep, it's a serious issue and we're treating it as such. I'll be sharing more information when I have it. Happy Monday, I guess. So this was obviously tweeted yesterday from the time of uploading this. I didn't know how serious the issue was, but it's been happening more and more and more. People are finding it out. So many people are recording it on YouTube, posting it on YouTube, and then it is being found out more and more in the ARK community. And that is where people are able to duplicate as many things as they want throughout official servers. I do not recommend anyone does this because it will be fixed and it is going to be patched, and you might think once it's patched I get to keep the stuff. You won't, because you'll actually end up getting most likely with this a permanent ban or at least a complete and utter wipe. I'm going to be going in with the information as well here. So Said moved on to say update. There is a live, I don't even know how to say this word, but I think it's when it's like an investigation or like sort of like something investigating on what's going on, discussing options and ways to proceed. First, you need the repro, and the repro needs to be consistent, and then the fix needs to be confirmed. If you have the steps, I can reach out to you, and you know, because this must be a crazy thing. When such a huge issue pops up, you've got to just all of a sudden get out of your seat, if you're like the community manager, report to everyone in the company, and they've all just got to go wild, throwing things in the air, saying we need to sort this out. It is a lot of work. Now, he said it's still going. I don't have the answers you need yet, but rest assured the team is on it. And as you can see, it will go through the night or into the morning. Just depends. These type of fixes are risky because they affect core structural systems, and you have to be sure a fix is a fix and doesn't topple the Jenga board. Right now, it's test, test, test. Now, everything people are going a bit crazy about is like, what if this ends up being a full total wipe because it's such a huge problem? Said replied, is there going to be a wipe? What type of rollback are we looking at? No one has these answers right now. The first order of business is prevention, then assessing the damage. So this is some crazy stuff, guys, because you know, imagine how many people are finding out about this duping thing right now. So many people are doing it, and it's constantly happening, which means, you know, people are going to have like a single player where you spawn things in. It's going to be that crazy, and that's why it's such a serious issue, and they're debating wiping, rollback, what is the plan? And again, rollbacks and wiping can affect every other legit player that plays this game. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of players. Especially, it's pretty good that this, well no, it's not good for people playing Valguero on PC, but for console players, this is at least, the map hasn't been released before this is being found out. And as you can see, 4 hours ago, a patch went into certification with Xbox last night or the early morning, and whatever that says, this exploit is isolated to the Xbox network. More to come. So Xbox has got an update which has gone into certification. He said it went in early morning, and then there's some more information on that right now. I have no idea whether PS4 is being affected by this or PC, or whether it's just, as he said, this exploit is isolated to the Xbox network, whether it is just Xbox, but I'm not too sure because I've read things about it being on PC too. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below if you're having this as well. Now, as you can see here, this is something that might reassure you guys a little bit more about a wipe not happening. He said, again, also, I can tell you there is an extreme aversion to wiping. It's a solution and it's been discussed, but it's not likely to happen. So don't worry, guys. If you're worried, is all my stuff going to be wiped? You can relax a little bit more. This is the last case scenario. Let's say it got to a point where duping was so bad that it wasn't even legit for anyone anymore and everyone had unlimited stuff, then this would end up happening. But he's saying it's not likely to happen. It's just a solution. We're trying to sway away from it, but there most likely will be a rollback, guys, because it has to stop people from getting a lot of stuff. Now, as you can see, he also said literally 4 minutes ago from this, saying, walking into this problem like this, patch is still insert and likely won't know anything until much later tonight or early morning. So for me, this is the update probably will be going live. It could be, or any information in the net, it could be like 6 or 7 in the morning, or even when I wake up. That's why I say 24 hours. Again, as I said, let me know if you're being affected by this on PS4 or PC, because I've seen big PC YouTubers for ARK saying so much stuff about this problem, and that's why I was thinking, is this across all platforms? Because obviously I only really play Xbox and PC, but not really PC official, not even really Xbox official, but I like to cover all the news. And again, if you come to this video and you're like, okay, duping's a problem, but people are still meshing me. Meshing is being worked on continually through map fixes and advancement in our mesh detection tool. There's been talk of preventing specific actions when someone is detected in the mesh. More to come on this. So I'm glad that Said is still replying. He works so hard. Even when this huge issue is going on, he's still replying to other people with their concerns, which is fantastic of him. But if you're someone right now in crisis thinking, there's people duplicating on my server, I don't know what to do, they're going to take over, they're going to build up so much stuff, if that ends up happening and you lose stuff, do not worry, guys, because there looks like there's going to be a rollback. I doubt there will be a wipe. If you're playing any official ARK right now on the Xbox, I can't say anything about the PC or PS4 yet, then I recommend you don't do anything too important in case of this rollback, because by the looks of things, that's what we're heading towards, and it is some pretty crazy stuff in the ARK community right now. Anyway, guys, that is going to be all the information about this crazy stuff going in with the ARK community right now, and the update that is going to be going live today. It isn't exciting. It isn't like, well, it's exciting to stop this from happening, but it's not like it's the Valguero update. That is coming in 3 days' time, so there's a little bit of time before that. What I'm going to do for you guys right now as well is read for a little bit of the community crunch, which was the announcement regarding exploits. So it's been brought to, if you're leaving this at this part, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But anyway, it's been brought to our attention that there are some duping methods that are being exploited within the community. The engineering team is looking at potential fixes and determining the next steps. Exploits like duping are extremely important to resolve for the healthy community, and we prefer to take action as swiftly as possible. We will keep you updated as this situation evolves and let you know what to expect in the future as a result of these exploits. So when this one does get sorted out, I'm sure Wildcard are really going to get a little wake up call and realise this can crash a whole game. When there's an exploit like this found out, this isn't something you can just brush off your shoulder. This is something you need to sort out, and that's what they mean by they'll let us know in the future as a result of these exploits what they're going to do about it. And again, this is exactly what the community has wanted for so long, to get meshing and duping and all these other exploits out the game forever. Now, separately on from this, Valguero on console, if you haven't seen this in my video earlier today, it's been a passion for the ARK community to have a brand new map and everything, and they're excited to bring it to the Xbox and PS4 survivors. Valguero will arrive as a regular game update similar to Ragnarok. You won't need to download anything special from the marketplace to initiate the installation. The update will begin to roll out July the 19th at 5 PM UTC. Check out the post for any Valguero questions you might have. If you want to go through any Valguero questions about, you know, the size of the update or anything like that, check out the same video I did today. If you guys want to see anything on the modding contest as well, then I recommend you go check out the other video, because you know what happened with Valguero, that ended up getting released. This is very important stuff. And again, the rest of the stuff, if you want to learn more about the public beta, things changing, check out today's video as well. So crazy stuff, guys, is happening within the community right now. We need to work together to get this sorted. Give as much feedback to said as you can on Twitter, screenshots, videos. Don't try it yourself. Do not get involved, because you could end up getting yourself a ban. That's from me, just giving you guys some advice. But it's crazy in the world of ARK Survival Evolved. Subscribe, leave a like, and I'll catch up with you guys very soon.